in Durham, North Carolina. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is starting to really rock and roll when opponents come to town. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Blue Devils offense who will have the football first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. From the gun, it's McKenzie. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Second and long here. Looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rush right in his face. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Caught on the RPO.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Under pressure. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Look out. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hits inside, it's McKenzie. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Duke!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Eagles offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Nolan Riggs, what a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
got his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Drops back on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Dickens. Crosses the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. This time it's complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Boston College wants to play fast. Uh-oh, look out. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the handoff. It's Ray. Defense all over him.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Reels it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Dickens. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They give it back to him. See some running room. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Campbell. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's McKenzie. Driven back.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
Cuts it upfield. It's Dickens.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Making the adjustment on the play. Plows his way ahead. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. Snaps it and he has to have it. Release to the back. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. Quick give. It's McKenzie. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's looking to pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Working the ground game. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's McKenzie. Nowhere to go. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Second and long here. Gives it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on fourth down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dickens. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So they have a completion, but not much yardage to show for it as they are looking at 3rd and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. BC uses a timeout here. It's second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first. Dumps it to the back. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. From the gun. Left side, it's Dickens. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the USC Trojans.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with Coach O'Brien here at the half. He has really talked to his team at the half about how they are executing with this noise. On the road, trying to separate themselves and stay alive in college football playoff contention. They've got to be better at the line of scrimmage. He said our guys have to lock in, look each other in the eye, and make sure everyone understands their job here to start the third.
Okay, Holly. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. On play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls into play.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Green. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The run inside. It's Dickens. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Fresh set of downs going up top. Tosses it incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And he's dragged down, they'll mark it at the 19, into the red zone, it'll be 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College! They take the lead here in the second half. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Working the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the run, it's McKenzie. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back on this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Trying to get started. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Handoff to the lone back. He's past the sticks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here when it's kind of a 50-50, 60.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Rides to the back. Powers through the defender. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
From the gun, it's Dickens. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Timeout, Duke. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the 1st down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead?
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He shanked it. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Got the quick pass. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, Dave.
Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Out wide left, it's Ray. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Makes the grab.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield, you just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Turns it upfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The running back has it. He's past the marker. Could be an alley. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your...
Touchdown, Golden Eagles! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Second down to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let him get behind him. And
he tries to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Needs it here on fourth down. They're all over it. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that can